I don't want to give up homeschooling.
Okay.
I think
nobody said you had to.
Right, exactly. But it's like trying to figure out convincing other people that I could do that.
Why do you have to convince anybody else?
I don't.
There's a million paths to getting what you want.
My husband probably wouldn't be on board with it.
Wouldn't?
I don't think so.
Why?
Because he's already successful.
So?
Yeah, I don't know.
Have you asked him?
Yeah.
And what did he say?
No.
Why? Why?
Because how would I homeschool the kids?
Why should you be supporting his dreams if he's not supporting yours?
That's true. Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
No,
I'm serious. You clearly have something that would make you come alive. He has a fear. When we don't have these conversations about the bigger issues of fear and control and my dreams, and that there's a way to do both, we end up doing things that feel sneaky and undermine trust. We made eye contact, she looked terrified, so I was gonna give you a, yes, okay. What's your name?
Amber.
Amber, stand up. And turn that way so that this gentleman can see you. Actually, maybe I'll come down now. All right, this is like when a wild animal gets out at the zoo. Get ready, everybody. Hi. She's like,
ooh, ah. My name's Amber Parsons. I homeschool my children.
Yep.
And I want to, well, I also run a ceramic business, but I want to go into mental health and create an art therapy program.
Great. Here's what I love about you. Could you tell as she was sharing that with us that you were unsure about that?
Yeah. I'm really sure about what I want to do.
Yeah.
But it's like putting the words together to tell other people it.
What is the block?
I don't know exactly. Actually, the block for me getting there, I think, is I'm afraid, I just found out I have ADHD this year.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, but it's really relieving to find out that you have it.
Anybody else been diagnosed? Great, I'll speak about this in a minute. Okay, go ahead.
But my habits of my ADHD brain totally stop me sometimes.
Okay.
Get right in my way.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I think it's something deeper.
It's probably something deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that there's probably some mix, and I'm only saying this because you are homeschooling, so you're very dedicated to your kids and nurturing them, that there's probably some mix of it would be selfish or something, it would impact them negatively.
I want to do it I don't want to give up homeschooling.
Okay.
I think
nobody said you had to.
Right, exactly. But it's like trying to figure out, well, maybe convincing other people that I could do that.
Why do you have to convince anybody else?
I don't.
So how many of you are relating to this right now? That as everybody's kind of sharing what they're wanting and what they're struggling with, you see yourself. There's only one person that needs to feel inspired and convinced, and it's you. And you could take 11 years to do this because you could find a certification online. My husband got an MBA in 7 years. He went to one class a semester when we had young kids. And because that's all we could afford. And that's all we had time for, with both of us working and having young kids. There's a million paths to getting what you want. You just have to find the confidence to be able to start and to say, this is what I'm doing. Doesn't matter if it takes a year, 10 years, 20 years, this is what I'm doing. And I'll tell you another reason to do it. Your kids learn by your example, not by your words. And so if you want your daughters and your sons or your kids that identify in any range of the spectrum to pursue their dreams and be themselves, you have to show them what that looks like. And so if mom is taking a Thursday night to go to an online course, you are demonstrating what it looks like to prioritize time for your dreams. You're demonstrating what it looks like to have values that align with your actions. And that will seep into the pores of your children. And so you're the only person that needs convincing.
Yeah.
Is there another layer to this that you see?
My husband probably wouldn't be on board with it.
Wouldn't?
I don't think so.
Why?
Because he's already successful.
So?
Yeah, I don't know.
Have you asked him?
Yeah.
And what did he say?
No.
Why? Why?
Because how would I homeschool the kids?
Well, you will show him how you're going to do it.
I do. I actually secretly under the table already look at it deeply, and that's how I know I'm gonna do it.
Right?
But yeah, just like do it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I think that's important, but I think the bigger issue is why should you be supporting his dreams if he's not supporting yours?
That's true. Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
No,
I'm serious. You clearly have something that would make you come alive. He has a fear.
yeah, not having control of all the things.
Maybe. Maybe he has a fear of losing you. Maybe he has a fear that the way that things are working, it's all going to fall apart. Maybe he thinks like everything has to happen like this, so he doesn't understand you're talking one class for 5 years on a Thursday night. But at some point, this also requires you to own your own happiness, because he's not responsible for it, you are. He's not responsible for your dreams, you are. And he's not responsible for getting on board with this. You're the one that needs to create the permission and then enroll people around you.
Yeah,
He doesn't get to choose, by the way.
that's true.
I'm serious.
I know that deep down inside.
Right?
Yeah.
So my concern is this, that when we don't have these conversations about the bigger issues of fear and control and my dreams, and that there's a way to do both, we end up doing things that feel sneaky and undermine trust. And so it's important that where you see that you can't be your authentic self, you start to have those conversations, because I want you to grow in your relationship. And there's a way for you to do that, even with somebody who's scared of you growing. But you have to be the one that leads the way. Okay?
All right.
I know it scares the hell out of you. Let me have this. Great job, by the way. Hey, it's Mel. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed that video, by God, please subscribe, because I don't want you to miss a thing. Thank you so much for being here. We've got so much amazing stuff coming. Thank you so much for sending this stuff to your friends and your family. I love you. We create these videos for you, so make sure you subscribe. Mwah.